Little boys and little girls, I've brought you here into my vehicle today. You're going to join me for lunch. Doesn't that sound nice? I think that sounds nice. Today for lunch, we will be having 3-piece Redner's fried chicken. That is the breast, a leg, and a thigh. To go with that, we'll be having 4 King's Hawaiian sweet dinner rolls, 4, with a Turkey Hill green tea as the beverage. And of course, for dessert, can't forget dessert, even at lunchtime, we have a treat. We have half of a coconut custard pie. 8 inches. Yeah, cut in half. So now we will start our meal. And got to get it prepared. So of course, got to take the rolls out of the protective condom. As you can see, 4 rolls. 4 of them. Kind of separate them just a little bit so you know, easier to get to. Sit them over here on my little side table. And of course, got to tear the protective seal on your chicken. And of course, that's the fried chicken. Take a nice deep inhalation of the fried chicken. Now, personally, I like to start with the thigh. Now, as you can see, the thigh there. That's the honey fried chicken. That's the good crisp coating that they put on that. And I like to start with the thigh. You know, just sort of take nibbles. You always gotta start with a nibble of just the skin. That's good. And the crumbs that fall, those aren't, you don't forget them. You can come back for them. You can get them off your leg, floor, wherever you eat them. All right? Now, you don't have to eat them right away. Leave them a couple days on your car seat, a little snack for later. The top tip. Now, of course, the thigh, at the top of the thigh and the bottom of the thigh. On the thigh is what's called dark meat. Dark meat is the juiciest part of any fowl. Be it chicken, duck, turkey, pigeon, parakeet. The dark meat is always going to be the juiciest. I have the most chickeny flavor, you know. So now, we've gotten all the little crisp nuggets of the skin and the bread, and now we're gonna move up here to the top, and we'll just peel that skin right back, revealing that dark meat chicken. And we'll come in here, get a nice little bit. See that right there? Yeah. Nice little bit. See the grain? Chicken's like wood. Get up. Oh, so good. So wet. Good fried chicken should almost be dripping with moisture. And of course, you can't forget the skin. That is, of course, the best part. And then keep the skin in your mouth. Get some chicken, some of the meat, and then you come over here and you get a roll, and you take a little bit of that, get it all in there, work it together into a paste. Really combine the flavors. You can also take your roll and just kind of use it to sop up some of that juiciness I was telling you about, and just get it in there. That's good. You really can't have fried chicken without some type of bread. You know, then you come over here, you get this nice little bit. That part's good. This little niblet. Let's try. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, a nice amount here. And again, you can't forget your roll. bring him back to the party every now and again. Yeah. I would say that there's no better American meal than fried chicken. And of course, Southern fried chicken. You know why they make it good down there. I mean, you really gotta eat all of the parts of your bird. You don't want to waste anything. You know what I mean? There's parts that a lot of people, the white people, they don't eat. I eat them. I've learned from my brethren. You know, you kind of come in here, this part back here, there's some flavor in there. Some of it you gotta kind of suck and just get that marrow, I think it's called. Kind of separate these two pieces. I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna eat it. A little chewy, a little gristly, but it tastes good. Tastes fine. A little bone here. Give a couple of those, you know. Then you put it back in your bag. And then this piece, kind of dig that little, I don't even know what that is. You know what that piece is? What they call that? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna eat it though. Oh, that's good. That's the dark. Now, between pieces, I'm gonna cleanse our palate with the green tea. It's good green tea. Now, sometimes when I have this meal, I like to punctuate it with some potato wedges. But they didn't have any potato wedges today, but we have the pie. And now we're gonna move on to my favorite piece of the fried bird, the leg. I love the leg. The leg is good. All right, now it's also dark meat. And again, you don't wanna waste any of this. You wanna eat all of it. And now I'm not a picker. You gotta mouth it, you know, just kind of. That's good. This is fresh. I watched them. I watched them make it, dip it, drop it, lift it, drain it, put it in a hot box. So this is within the hour. And fried chicken doesn't keep. You gotta have your fried chicken fresh. You know, it really doesn't keep. Now, personally, you can have fried chicken that's too fresh. Some people don't believe that, but you can have fried chicken that's too fresh. You feed it too quickly, and it's just too wet and too hot to enjoy. You know what I mean? But give it a couple minutes to cool. Let the juices kind of seep back in. You know what I got. You know what I talk. Now, you really want to get all of it, you know. Look at the flavor, because they fry it in oil and they reuse the oil. You know, everywhere does that. Reuse your oil. So it's got flavor in it. So this part up here that soaks the oil in, you want to suck the oil back out. You know, you don't want to forget about that. The same thing at the top. You got to get used. And then again, we'll come over here. Can't forget our rolls. And you can use your roll to kind of pick up the crumbs off your leg and your shirt. Bread, other than being God's gift to humans, is also a natural napkin. You know, kind of come up here and Get whatever that is. Yeah, here. Yeah. And then you can eat it. And it soaks up all the flavor of whatever meal you're eating. Now it brings it to you in a new dimension. Get another drink of my beverage. That's a good beverage. Now we have our chicken breast. Now the breast is white meat. All right, your light meat. Now this is a hefty breast. I'd say this is a good half a pound, if not more. So we're gonna start with whatever this is. It's a little crisp. Oh, you hear that crunch? And that's like a gusher. It's full of oil. And it just fills your mouth. And it's just so good. So good. And we'll take this piece off. Now this, you can always kind of nibble and chomp on this. I'm not going to do that today, because I'm getting a little full. But we'll get that little piece there, but we'll put it back in our bag. Same thing with that little guy. A little piece of meat. You got a bone right here. Kind of pop it out. Get the meat off of it though. And we come here and again we take the skin, just sort of peel it back. See that flavor? And we just start eating our pieces. And now good fried chicken at a place like the Redners, they have good fried chicken. Your white meat will be moist. Some places it gets dry. And therein lies the problem with fried chicken, because to have the dark meat stay moist but the white meat be cooked through, that's a hard topic to task. I'm getting to the grain in here. That's good. It's juicy. It's moist. It's good. Seasoned just right. And of course our roll. Oh. Nice little chunk there. Oh. You gotta let all the flavors get to know each other in your mouth. Have a little party in there, you know. Let them get comfortable. Let them move their stuff in. Couch, some furniture, some clothes. Maybe a toothbrush for the weekends, but you know it's gonna be there for a while. But you don't care. Good. You know it's a good meal on a good piece of chicken when you can barely talk while eating it, because you're just so enamored by the meat. And now what we're going to do here is we're going to clean off. This is our tenderloin. This is what a chicken tender comes from. It's down there buried, a little treasure trove at the bottom of your breast. I mean, you see the glistening? It's moist. Which is hard to come by in the white meat. I'm going to have completed it. Get a napkin. Clean ourselves off just a little bit. And again, cleanse our palate. And now we will enjoy some of our dessert. Which is, as you can see, it's a coconut custard pie. So we're going to see how this is. Going to give it a little nibble. And now this is fresh baked. Good. It's sweet. It's creamy. It melts in the mouth. It's not too wet, but it's not dry either. The crust has a nice flake to it. The coconut's good. Tender. It's moist. It's decadent. Very decadent. I think we'll save the rest of that for later. That's good. Overall, I'd give the meal 4 out of 5.